Is today the day that we buy our rig?
Let's turn off the love.
We're getting ready to head to the dealership to hopefully secure our RV. As you know, earlier this week, we took you with us as we secured our first ever RV site. We booked it for January 1st to April 1st, as we're peak season out here in the Southwest, so better safe than sorry.
Absolutely. And so we have been shopping around looking at tons of different dealerships, and we've narrowed it down to 2 that we've really liked our experience with and can get us the rig that we want. And we actually, we have meetings with both of those dealerships today.
So as you know, we have over 40 years of sales experience combined. So when we go to make a big purchase, especially, we want the full experience on the sales process. Get to know us, ask the right questions, follow up, negotiate. We want you to earn it.
Absolutely. And so the RV market actually started the year down compared to where it was when the pandemic made it boom. And a lot of dealerships started 2023 with lots of new old stock on the lot, meaning older models that nobody ever owned. And I'm sure a lot of you got some really great deals out there earlier this year.
And we plan to use that to our benefit as we're going into slower peak season on the RV sales. As well as we know how sales work. It is the end of the month, right? We know how managers work. There's a room to negotiate.
Yeah.
So we're going at the right time.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've got those 2 meetings. Both of the salesmen that we're meeting with have already agreed to be filmed, so we're taking you along with us. Stay tuned for later in this episode, but you and me, Toots, it's time for our prep talk.
All right.
Before we hit the road to meet with this first one. Okay, so here's our target. All right. The Brinkley doesn't come with any batteries. You have to purchase the type of batteries you want. They do that because everybody wants a different setup. And so we want 2 lithium batteries included, okay? 12 volts.
Got it.
The Brinkley is also wired to add an extra solar panel without having to change any inverters or wiring within the rig itself. So we want the extra solar panel included.
Got it.
The Brinkley doesn't come with the best toilet. I want porcelain, I want full flush. I want that included. Miley totally agrees, okay? So the porcelain upgraded, the full flush toilet included.
For sure.
For sure, all right? In addition, we want the stackable washer and dryer. We're planning to live in this thing full time. I know some of you, that's a big controversial topic. We're making the choice we think we need for us. And then the inverter generator installed. They've got to build the box, it's preset. The same one that's in the Model G will fit in the Model Z. There's only one inverter generator that fits. The service managers at both locations are already looking into what the scope of work would take, so I'm sure they'll have their numbers ready, but our target is all of those things. Did I miss anything?
I think that's it.
I think so. So all of those things plus the rig for 100 grand.
Whoa, we got it. So as you can tell, we're going in pretty aggressive with where we want to be. But I've been doing some more research, and in my course this week I learned a little bit more about the MSRP and where that number comes from.
Ooh, do tell.
Yeah, so on an RV, the MSRP can actually be up to 35 to 40% over the cost that the dealer pays.
Interesting. Why so much? That's out of character for most retail markets.
Yeah, so that's gonna leave a lot of room for negotiation. So if the zoomies.
Okay, back to the sewed.
Okay, so it leaves a lot of room for negotiation. Obviously, within that percentage amount.
I'm so sorry, hold on. Okay, can you focus? Yeah, I can. Okay, I can too. Let's do it. Okay.
All right, so the big difference in that amount from the dealer's cost to MSRP not only leaves room for negotiation, obviously the amount that the dealer needs to make their profit is in there, right? And they can't negotiate on that.
Everybody's got to make money.
Right? They've got to make a living. Everybody does, right? But the other big factor for that cushion in there is for trade-ins, because they know that RVers are typically going to trade in, upgrade, switch it out every few years. So when you come in a few years, it's not like a house. You don't have equity, right? So depending on how much you finance and all of that is going to determine on what value is your trade-in actually adding to your next purchase. So that difference leaves them room to cushion to inflate what you think you're getting on your trade-in to help on that difference.
Interesting. And so speaking of financing, I know a lot of dealerships, car dealerships, all the ships out there are always so eager to give you a great deal on financing and negotiate part of, you know, the sale of the rig or the vehicle, whatever it is that you're purchasing. As a former loan officer and a current loan officer, don't do that. Lending is big business in this country. I mean, like, it makes the economy go big business. And interest rates, everybody's gonna comment and get all up in a bundle about where they think interest rates come from, but it has to do with profitability of the big businesses out there. And so when they bring up all of that, oh, well, if you pay this price, we'll give you this financing, we're gonna say, hey, listen, I'm not so sure we're gonna finance through you. We're gonna shop our financing around or maybe potentially pay cash. Let's revisit financing once we reach a price on the rig. And let's just defer and leave it there for now.
Yeah, so that'll be our strategy today as we talk through that. The other thing with lending is the few thousand, whatever you negotiate on the price of the rig, you could go into the financing office and just wash away all of your savings. So you want to make sure you can shop around interest rates, shop around. Everybody wants your business, and
Absolutely.
the financing of it is going to be just as profitable, equal, if not more sometimes, than the profit they just made on the rig. So them getting you into the right financing is half of their business.
Absolutely. So know that going in, and know that you have the power, because they're trying to make 2 sales, not just 1.
For sure. And financing is a sale.
Oh, sorry.
And financing is a sale.
And so going in today, like we said, we've been talking to several dealerships over the course of months, and because we've been playing it super patient, the ball's kind of in our court. So here's what happened. Back in July, we got a quote in writing, full price, what would it cost to get all those things that I just told you guys we wanted, plus the cost of the rig, and it came in right about $120,000. And I know that the MSRP on the rig has actually gone up by $5 grand since then. And because I've been shopping around and talking to different dealerships, you know, they're all texting me and keeping up with me, which has been a great experience. Absolutely love it. And one of those Gen Zers, thank you so much, has been texting me a ton and put in a lower offer already, 12 grand under my initial quote, to get me to come in the door. So absolutely playing it slow gives you more and more power.
Absolutely. And not only are we going to be negotiating the price today, we've also got to negotiate and have it be delivered, stored, and then delivered to us on January 1st. Even though it's a holiday. But that's, you know, that's the day we get our site. So so having them store it, keep it for us until then, but that's gonna be in their benefit as, you know, it's a brand new model rig, which most dealerships don't have on their lot right now.
Anybody who's driven by an RV dealership lately has seen how empty they are. I don't think storing a rig is gonna be that big of a deal for them.
Yeah, I think we'll be good. So not only is it important that we know our stuff when we go in, I think equally important is we don't let them know what we know. You know, we
Hold
gotta
those
play
cards
it
tight.
We gotta play it cool.
Yeah.
Well, with all that, you ready to hit the road?
Sounds like we are.
I think it's time to go check them out.
Let's go.
Come with us.
Where we at?
Our new home.
Oh, okay, we're manifesting it. Yeah.
All right, so we met with them. We told them all the upgrades, so they're working on the cost of all of the upgrades and putting all that together. But walking through, feeling it out, taking measurements, and everything's feeling good.
No, come on, let's keep it real. What were you just telling me? How's it feeling here?
It feels tiny.
You know, you go through these phases. Oh, it's huge. It's plenty big. Oh my God, it's tiny. How are we gonna live in here?
Like there's plenty of cabinets, but they're all just cute. They're little.
It's a big change headed our way. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Feeling confident?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's going good.
For sure. Okay, like, I feel like all of our stuff will fit. We'll soon find out. It's really just some of the stuff that we have that's like big, like our air fryer, some of our pans. But, I mean, everything's full size. This kitchen is very nice. This is where we will be cooking all my food.
That's true, that's true.
This is where I'll be washing dishes. Every dish we use, I'll be washing. Ain't no dishwasher in here. That's where I keep all my snacks. No ice maker. Oh wait, trays. Oh, this freezer is shallow. Like the dog's chicken. It's got these cute little drawers though. That's my word of the day. It's cute. They're just here for the money. Did you? When you need a social, it'll be mine. We're going all out. Put it all in one basket. I'm excited too.
Like the nicest RV on the planet.
Oh yeah.
Like the tip of the spear.
Yeah.
On RVs, like I tell people that all the time, and that's
yeah.
And that doesn't diminish any of the other ones. I'm just saying what Brinkley does. Yeah, there's a lot of great RVs, and they're great for lots of different things. But like,
we spent months thinking for sure it was going to be a Grand Design.
well, and I know because
we started with the Alliance.
310.
Yeah, and then we did some
310
research.
Alliance, and then Grand
Yeah.
Design. You're out on Alliance now. Then
Nah.
why? I just gotta know.
I see a lot of corners cut in craftsmanship and a lot of cheap decisions that were made.
They didn't think of
that makes me
everything. You
really
like just even us.
And that made me really nervous. I'm like, what other corners did they cut that like I am not at like can't see in plain sight?
Sure.
Like I don't know.
Fair.
Just every nook and cranny, like Brinkley thought of it, and there was some stuff where it was
like,
like,
and I'm like, yeah. And then I thought for sure it was going to be Grand Design,
but we didn't love the
that.
inside. We just like
Grand Design before they got bought out.
Yeah, exactly.
And I get it. Like,
I mean, we all know where Brinkley comes from
exactly.
too. Like, I mean, let's just keep it real. Like, you can tell that the person who went in hard to all those details.
Yes.
Lived there. And even cool when we took like the tour, like listening to those guys, like Brendan was sharing stories of camping trips with all these guys. Like that was cool. Like you felt like so connected to the manufacturing process, and it's a big deal. I mean, consumers
it's a huge deal. Yeah.
Consumers are starting to wake up to
oh, very much so.
What's going on around them.
Very much so. So we're probably about, let's just say high watermark, 15 grand in upgrades.
Okay.
Out the door right now is 92,449. So we're
We've never RV'd in our lives.
Seriously?
And we are.
Well, you are starting out with the nicest one.
You want to know what's really cool though?
We are vlogging it all.
So
Our
they're
channel
okay, cool. We're going to
weekend.
have to follow you.
So I'm already did.
I'm gonna let you ask questions or.
Is that your best offer?
It's awesome.
No, it is good.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, $80,000.
No,
yeah,
that's put me on the spot.
no worries. No, that's right where we were hoping to be. So.
Cool.
I feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel good.
Cool.
Hey, the universe has our back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first is a...
We did it.
We just bought our new home. We sure did.
Our first rig.
So we'll tell you all about it once we leave the dealership, but we were able to come in below our target price that we initially wanted. Couldn't have been a more experience. There's a few more details that we still need to sort out that we're working through. We'll share those with you as those happen in the coming weeks. But
One step closer.
we just put the deposit down. We're waiting on the service department to give us an official quote on the work, but we got our worst case scenario estimate of the number. We have a pretty solid idea of where it will be for the service work, but we'll let you know those details as we get them. We also spoke with financing. We're waiting to hear back later today about what potential interest rates are available. We did negotiate the price of the rig first. They initially came in for just the rig right over $84,000, and then of course, once they knew that we were shopping around the financing, we were considering other options, then they gave us, of course, as expected, offered us that $4,000 discount for financing options. So really, ultimately, assuming their financing options can be competitive with everybody else out there, for the rig without the upgrades, we're looking at just shy of $81,000.
Yeah, and then you got taxes and title fees.
Yes, all those things
Man,
still happen.
it doesn't matter where you pay taxes, never a fun thing to pay.
But it went down well. So we told you, we started the day telling you that we had 2 appointments booked. The first appointment that we had booked, they had the rig on site. We bought our rig, we got to sit in our home. But also it was the salesman that we preferred, and we don't want to waste anybody's time. That's not our intentions. We just wanted to set ourselves up for success in getting the best deal. And so as a result, we did let the other salesman know we don't want to waste his time, that we would not be meeting with him later today. He was upset, he expressed his frustration. That was fair. I understood where he was coming from. Totally fair, but we've got to, you know, nobody's looking out for us but us, and so we had to do what we needed to do. But Vince with Blue Compass out in Avondale got it done, and he's a great dude. How you feeling?
Good. It was, I feel good.
It's been a positive experience all around today. Well, in general, but
yeah, no, I feel really good. Like the whole process, like I just feel confident. And, like you can trust them. You know, it was just a good experience. You know, when you just trust your gut.
yeah,
And that was definitely a trust your gut situation. It went really well.
It did. I'm so grateful. I have so much gratitude in my heart that I am being given this opportunity to go live this life that I've been being given this opportunity to go live this life that I've lived. Like, I'm just so full of gratitude.
Yeah.
For you, for
Doing
the
it.
universe, for everybody. I'm just happy today.
It's a good day. Now we're gonna go get tacos.
Yes, we're gonna go process all of our emotions into our favorite taco place. I cannot wait for grapefruit burritos. Is that how you say that little stuff? And some tacos.